And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win? Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Random Action Review, who asked the question, who would win a fight? Ghost Warrior Cyrus from Ninjago versus Saitama, the One Punch Man from One Punch Man. Look, okay, what's the best way? How's the best way for me to approach this? This is this isn't something I wanted to put in the speed round because it does bring up an interesting conversation involving Saitama. So let's, real quick, the Ghost Warrior Cyrus is a ghost warrior from a realm. I think it's another realm. And essentially, he is a ghost. He is a ninja ghost warrior who can do ninja ghost things. He can be intangible, still have weapons, all that. Still got the trait. And Saitama, we know, is the One Punch Man. He broke his natural limitations. He is the strongest being in his universe. Strong enough to literally blow away solar systems with a punch. When clashing with Cosmic Garo, capable of moving faster than hypersonic speeds. Don't know if Saitama's light speed. I mean, I have to assume based on that fight he is. We've just never seen him get pushed until that fight. Regardless, durable enough to survive the vacuum of space. Literally take planet-busting hits. But the reason I didn't want to put this in the speed around is simply because we don't have context for Saitama fighting ghost-like entities. At least as far as I know. I don't recall him ever fighting a being who can become intangible. And obviously, Cyrus is a spirit, so even if you were to, say, throw him against Kitty Pryde goes intangible, yet for some reason the shockwave is enough to blow her away, and she just is thrown into, to the center of the earth or something like that. But he's also already dead. So, how do you do reverses in that context? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing Cyrus is going to do that's going to hurt Saitama. It's just... Saitama is a being who's just way above anything in any Lego universe power scaling. He just completely claps any of those verses. But it does get tricky in terms of, do you call this a win for Saitama or do you call it a draw for both of them? Because we don't know if he has any capability of harming spirits or affecting them in any way. My personal thought on this, my guess, would be this. Because he does have to interact with the physical world, the ghost temporarily can become physical. When the ghost is temporarily physical, he obviously has physical form, and therefore can be hit by physical attacks. I liken it to something along the lines of, like Danny Phantom. Great, Danny Phantom has a physical form, and then he goes intangible, but it's kind of reverse of that. Or, I mean, a scenario kind of like the movie Ghost, where they had the focus to grab physical things, but because they were able to interact with the world, they could theoretically be physically touched at that point. Injured is another thing entirely, but still. I say all this because I think it lends the victory towards Saitama, because the moment Cyrus goes physical enough to touch Saitama, as long as Saitama's got the reaction, and he does have the good reaction time to catch him, he can just blow Cyrus away, like literally blow him away. Now, he can't kill the damn thing, because even if you, it depends on how ghosts work in this universe versus how they work in, say, like Ghostbusters or something, but if you try to, destroy a ghost, different lore has different rules for that. You could maybe destroy the particles of a ghost. In Dragon Ball, you can Hakai a ghost out of existence. Bleach, technically spirits can still die, and their Reishi/Ryatsu just gets transferred in the continuing cycle of regeneration. So it all depends on the context. It all depends on the context of the world. In this case, though, I think Saitama at minimum draws and at best wins in certain circumstances. So I would lean towards Saitama because, simply put, no one in a Ninjago anything, no one in a Lego anything can go even remotely close to Saitama. At best, you're looking at individuals who might be able to clip about a percentage of his power out. And I mean like less than 1, which is still more than he uses usually. Regardless, that's my thoughts. this, like I said, around 5 minutes, that's where I thought this video would be. Long enough to be an actual video, but short enough that, long enough that I didn't want to put it in the speed round, but short enough that it wasn't going to be taking too much time out of the day. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.